Hey everybody, it's day 9, and today's homemaker tip is how to get a workout done with your kids around. Right? Y'all are thinking it. I know you're thinking it. Yesterday she talked to us about getting a workout program. I have kids around me. I can't get my workout done with kids around. I know how y'all think. I'm a mama. I'm a mama. I know. All right, so today if you have like problems here in the video, let me know, and I'll make a live video later. All right, so I get it. I get it. I get it. You have these kids and they're always up your butt. Can't even go pee, right? Without kids having an audience. I will give you tips on how I have trained my children. I haven't trained them on how to leave me alone when I'm in the bathroom, but I have trained them on how to leave me alone when I work out. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? It is the truth. Okay. First, I want you to understand the psychology of a kid's mind when you try to get a workout in and they're not used to it. For me, I'll tell you my story. For me, I was a mom who was always wanting a nap, never wanting to get up and do anything, too tired to play with them. And one day, I had a day one. We've all had a day one. We're starting on Monday. Monday's going to change the world, right? And I turned on this DVD player, and it was literally like a zombie had come out from the grave, and Mama was alive. And it was a game. And I was doing 21-day fix at the time. So it's not just like you're on your feet doing cardio. You're doing push-ups. You're up and you're down. You're on the floor, right? And so when you're up and you're doing jumping jacks and everything, they think it's the funnest thing. They want to play Ring Around the Rosie. Like they think, oh my gosh, this is so great. Mama's up. Mama's up. She's playing. She's playing. What is she doing? What is she doing? And then you try to get on the ground, do some sit-ups as if they ain't hard enough. And this child's going to play wrestling with you and be all over you, but you're just barely able to get a freaking sit-up in. And the child's going to jump on you and think it's a game, right? And so you don't want to lose your cool with them because you're doing this for them. A lot of us have our why as our kids. And so we don't want to get mad at them. We just want 30 minutes to be able to get healthy, to get our workout in so we can be the best mom for you. And so many times I'll look at them and I'm like, do you understand I'm doing this for you? Why can't you just step aside and let me have my freaking workout? Just 30 minutes, you know? And I've had people tell me, oh, I've gotten these tips, and I'm not giving you these tips. I've gotten this tip. Let me tell you my tips I've gotten. You just need to do it during nap time. 3 out of my 4 kids don't nap. You just need to do it when the kids are out of the house, at school. We homeschool. Number 3, you just need to get up earlier or go to bed later. I've done that one. I have. I've tried to listen to that one. But I've learned that if I don't get a certain amount of sleep from my body, I know what my body can handle, then I turn into a whole nother person because I'm sleep deprived. The person that was mean and grouchy because she wasn't getting a nap, because she was unhealthy, she kind of comes back if I don't get a full at least 6 hours of sleep, at least. And I don't think that anybody needs to be sleep deprived, because then eventually your body won't drop weight because it's stressed out because you haven't got enough sleep. Sleep is a weight reduction helper. So if you're not getting adequate sleep in because you're like, I got to get my workout in, I got to get up early, or I got to stay up till midnight after these kids go to bed so I can work out. No. So here are 5 tips, real life mama tips that I'm going to give you that you can use. I can say them because I've used them. I've done them with 4 kids and a homeschool and a toddler in the mix of the 4, right? So here we go. Number 1, magic number 2. 2. I want you to remember this number. 2. 2 what, Casey? 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Think about when your kids go back to school or when you're starting something new. How long does it take to adjust? About 2 weeks, sometimes more. But when it comes to training and getting people used to something, it takes about 2 weeks. When we start a new homeschool year, it takes about 2 weeks for us to get into the routine. They are coming out of their skin excited that mama's up and moving around. So what do? You give it 2 weeks. You give them 2 weeks to adjust, to get used to it. My kids are so used to it, they're like, oh, mama's doing a workout, we're gonna go over there. They don't even come in. Colin too. Colin, that's all he's known since he's born, is that mama gets on the floor and does workouts and I better not touch her because, she's gonna put me out the room and I don't want her to put me out the room. So he knows if I'm grunting and doing sit-ups, we just want to let mama do her grunting and her sitting up. And then when she says she's done and she turns off the computer, I know I can go grab mama. So you got to give it time. You got 2 weeks is the magic number. Number 2, train them on what it is that you want them to do. But you can't train them unless you're doing the workouts, right? That's where 2 weeks comes in. You have to give 2 weeks of training. But it can't be like Monday I did it, Tuesday, Wednesday I didn't do it, Thursday I kind of tried to do it, but they were on me, so I quit. Friday and Saturday, Sunday I can't do it because it's the rest day. No. 2 solid weeks, Monday through, Sunday if you rest, that's fine, but Monday through Saturday, the kids have to see you pushing play. They have to see you standing there ready to work. They have to see it because to them, it's going to stop being a game. As soon as they learn that it's not exactly a game anymore, they're going to stop. I promise. But they have to see it every day. Every day. Okay? Days 1 through 14, I tell people all the time, days 1 through 14 are the most critical. The most critical. Because it's when this is what you're trying to do. You're trying to figure out if you have the time to do this. You're trying to fit it into your life. On top of that, you're trying not to die during a workout because everybody, when you're not used to working out, everything's harder. Trying to make your mind remember this. Why am I doing this? I want to quit. If I have to do one more stinking push-up, I'm quitting, right? We go through that. Our minds are not conditioned to hard work. Number 3, we have kids on top of us. I'm a 3-strike person. 3 strikes out. But I knew that this was important, and I knew that I could train them because I trained them in other ways. So what did I do? I allowed myself to push pause as much as I needed to push pause. Now, I don't have this whole, I'm not stopping till I'm finished. No, I'm a busy mama of homeschoolers, and I had 30 minutes. So if I had to keep pushing play and I only got through half the workout, then I only got through half the workout. 30 minutes is what I had, but I took that 2 weeks, that time to train them diligently. And I think that if you do that, it shows them mama's not giving up. Even when we go get mama, she's not giving up. What I did is I would set a timer, a 30-minute timer. Okay, so you make it, you're going through 2 weeks, you set the timer, or if they don't know how to count, all Beachbody programs have a timer on them, but if they don't know how to count, that's pointless to them. What you got to do is you got to set some kind of timer, either on your phone or on your kitchen counter, that goes beep, 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 and they know that's when you're done. They have triggers just like we have triggers. And so what I did is I would set a timer and I'd say, when this goes off, then you can get up and talk to mommy. First 2 weeks, they would forget. Oh yeah, the beep didn't go off, right? So I have to pause it. I have to bring them whatever it is I wanted them to do, whether I wanted them to be on the computer, whether I wanted them to color a paper, whether I wanted them to pick up their toys, whether I wanted them to play in the room and not beat each other up. Whatever I wanted them to do, I had to keep going and keep training them how to do that while I got this 30 minutes in for them. I was beating my body up for them, and they had to learn that. And so I gave myself 2 weeks to pause as much as I needed to, stop when the beat went off. Didn't have to make it through the whole thing. And you know what I notice now? We have no problems. I can push play any time of day or night. And my children know, don't mess with mama when she's doing her stuff. And it's all about training them and being patient with them. And my number 5 tip, do not be hard on yourself. Do not think that you're a bad mom for whatever kind of training you do. For a while, I whipped because I find that they were being defiant. They would go, I'm not kidding you, they would go to the timer and wait till 1 minute. 1 minute. Mommy, we hungry, we need a snack, blah, blah, blah. You go. Don't talk to me again. That was my warning. Don't talk to me again. I'm not done. But mama, or a fight would break out 1 minute before. It was a test. It was a test. My beep would go off. I'd stop. Pat, pat, pat. Everybody got it. That's how I did, because I knew the defiance. I knew what they were doing. And they didn't understand that I was doing this for them, and they needed to respect that time. But the beginning part of the training, they get it. They will eventually be like, that's just mama. She's just pressing play. It's kind of like, think of something else that you do in your life that your kids just know. Like let's say you're on your computer on Facebook. That's just mama. She's just sitting there on the computer. That's just mama. She's just watching Once Upon a Time. That's what I like. That's just mama. She's just doing this. That's the same mentality that you're training them to have, right? So those are my tips. Number 1, 2 weeks is the magic number of time it takes to train them. The kids, number 2, the psychology. The kids are thinking that it's a game, and it's going to take 2 weeks to show them that it's not a game. This is work. And this is something you have to do for you. Number 3, you get to train them. You have the privilege and the joy of training them to do whatever it is you want to do. You can pause as much as you need to. You can stop when the timer goes off. You don't have to beat yourself up. Do not be hard on yourself. And bonus tip, feel free to give your kids a reward for the first time they let you make it through an entire workout, the first time that they let you make it through a whole workout without stopping, have a party. Turn on some music, dance around. Have a party, give them an extra snack, give them 10 minutes of extra time on something, but reward them for that, because that's going to go a long way too. So that's my tips for how to get a workout done with your kids around, and I hope you enjoyed that. If you have tips of what you do when you get your workout in with your kids around, I would love to hear it. And don't forget to subscribe. And if you don't see the video, if it's messing up or something, just tell me and I'll make it again. Okay? Talk to you guys later. Bye.